Coming up, police are still looking for 4 men from a weekend shooting in Albany.
And another sewer spill forces work along the Withlacoochee. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Kirsten Choice.
And I'm Yolanda Mitchell. VSU student and resident of Hahira, Nathaniel Wilkins, who was originally believed to have ended his life along the Little River, has been found in Denver. He was reported missing last week after his clothing and a note were found at the river. Investigators believe the clothing and note were placed there by someone else. If identified, that person may face charges. The Bay County Sheriff's Office says Wilkins had an upcoming court case for allegedly soliciting a minor last year. He was included as a suspect in an undercover sting or operation, which involved internet chats with children, but were actually undercover law enforcement representatives.
After 2 weeks of protesting their son's death, Kendrick Johnson's parents, Jackie and Kenneth Johnson, was arrested last week. The reason was blocking entrances or exits of a public building. This law says that all protesters should maintain 20 feet between the doors into and out of buildings. During the human chain protest, they broke this law and were arrested by the Lowndes County Sheriff Department. They have both since been released and are continuing their efforts for answers into their son's death.
Albany police are busy looking for 4 men who fired several gunshots last Saturday night. The altercation took place at the intersection of Poplar Street and West Gordon Avenue. Police have found the gray Hyundai Sonata believed to have been driven by the shooters and are now looking for suspects. Investigators have called on the help of the gang unit to help with this investigation.
The city of Valdosta has released more information about last week's sewage spill. The 1.5 million gallons of sewage that ran into the Withlacoochee River on Highway 133 was actually from a Lowndes County force main, which runs just parallel to a city sewer main. City officials hired a contractor to begin making the needed repairs, but once county officials verified that it was their line, they took over the repair process.
The president showed off his comedy act as the press came together for the 2013 White House Correspondent Dinner. It was established in 1920 to increase communication between the president and the press. Instead of the usual president's music, President Obama approached the podium to DJ Khaled's All I Do Is Win. During the dinner, he addressed Jay-Z going to Cuba and the History Channel's depiction of Satan that resembled the president. The dinner ended with a thank you to all the first responders during the Boston bombing.
Coming up, a new phone is being developed for the visually impaired.
And we'll have a look at your local weather forecast. Stay with us.
My dad's one of the producers. He's there tonight.
Bring this week.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family. Ooh. So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Valdosta State University. Encouraging.
In-depth inquiry.
Hands-on experience.
Service and involvement.
And a global view.
While offering
a beautiful residential campus.
Over 100 fields of study.
Graduate and online degrees.
And championship athletics.
All in a warm and friendly community.
Get connected and involved.
Do more, become more.
Valdosta State University.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. Smartphones have come a long way in the past few years, but now they're more advanced than ever.
A new Braille smartphone is being created for the visually impaired. This phone is being made of a grid of pins, an invention called shape memory alloy technology. It moves vertically to expand into shapes and characters when a text or email is received. The phone returns to its original flat shape after being used. This phone should be released at the end of the year with a price of $185.
The national headquarters for SIFE, Students in Free Enterprise, changed its name to Enactus last semester. News Valdosta's Caitlin Barker caught up with Enactus to see what new projects they have been working on.
Enactus represents VSU across the country, presenting business plans that empower communities all over the world. Locally, Enactus works with SL Mason for their Project Green team. They also have a project that reaches all the way to Africa, where 5 students will be traveling to Kenya on June 1st.
And starting in the fall of 2013, I will be the new president. May 21st to 24th, we'll be going to nationals. This will be my second time. And last year we got 4th place, so we're hoping to take the championship.
Seeing Enactus in action for the first time was enormously exciting for me, because from the time I got to VSU back in July, all I kept hearing about was the good work that this organization does. And so to actually see what they do, not only in terms of the presentation, but how well they presented the wide range of these activities is just absolutely stunning. And what impressed me the most was this is entrepreneurship in service of citizenship. And it combines the best of both worlds. I think that's what universities are at their best. I want to do everything I can to support this, to promote this, and make it an even bigger highlight for VSU.
We wish Enactus, formerly known as SIFE, best of luck at the end of May at Nationals. With News Valdosta, I'm Caitlin Barker.
Arthritis sufferers too can exercise, and South Georgia Medical Center wants to show them how. SGMC is starting an exercise program tomorrow for arthritis patients. It will meet twice a week and will be taught by PACE certified instructors. With participation in this program, arthritis patients should begin to see an improvement in range of motion and flexibility of joints. Anyone interested in joining can call the SGMC Cardiac Rehab Area.
Taking a look at your local weather, today expect a high of 80 degrees with afternoon thunderstorms. Tonight's low will be 62 degrees with scattered thunderstorms. Tomorrow's high will be 86 degrees with isolated thunderstorms and a low of 63 degrees tomorrow night.
Coming up, VSU seniors look forward to graduation this weekend.
And 3 of them look forward to playing in the NFL. Stay with us.
Thank you for calling your GED Pep Talk Center. All right, now, are you ready for your GED Pep Talk?
Being nervous is okay. It just shows that you're serious about getting your diploma.
All right, listen, we all need a little nudge sometimes. I don't function without coffee in the morning, but it is going to take more than a double mochaccino to help you here.
A lot of things are scary. Heck, I'm scared of clowns.
No quiero ir. Danny, no lo puedo hacer. Quiero ir. Danny, lo voy a hacer.
DMC, liking your pep talk style.
Just keeping it real, Debs. Just keeping it real.
Louder! Louder! I'm gonna get my GED! Come on! Get your GED! Hey.
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. I'm Yolanda Mitchell.
And I'm Kirsten Choice. The 7th annual South Georgia Classic wrapped up yesterday.
The annual nationwide tour tournament at Kinderloo Forest saw a healthy turnout for director Jordan Simpson's first year in the helm. This year's tournament champion is Will Wilcox. His win came with a clutch putt on the 18th green, which was met with a roar of applause. The Classic marks Wilcox's first wins this year and puts him one step closer to his coveted PGA membership card. Wilcox is currently number 2 in the national money rankings.
Graduation day for VSU seniors is right around the corner. There are just 5 days until 1,300 graduates will walk across the stage in the PE Complex Arena. The Dewar College of Education and Air Force, ROTC, will graduate at 10 a.m. The College of Arts, Nursing, and Langdale College of Business will graduate at 1 p.m., while the College of Arts and Sciences will graduate at 4 p.m.
3 Blazer football players made history this weekend. Offensive guard Edmund Kubala was drafted by the Carolina Panthers in the 4th round of the National Football League draft. Kubala was the 108th pick in the overall draft and the 11th selection in the 4th round. This made him the highest drafted Blazer in 32 years of Blazer football. Ryan Schrader was picked up as a free agent by the Atlanta Falcons, and Matt Pierce will play for the Tennessee Titans.
On this day in history in 1927, the construction of the Spirit of St. Louis was completed. The single-engine, single-seat monoplane was built for and flown by Charles Lindbergh. He made the first non-stop flight from New York to Paris. The flight took 33 hours and 30 minutes. He won the Orteig Prize for the achievement, which earned him $25,000.
Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Yolanda Mitchell.
And I'm Kirsten Choice. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time.